Hello everyone, hope you are having a nice day. Welcome to our channel, Daily Dose of Sudoku. So in this channel, we try to solve a Sudoku game every single day. And we have been solving extreme level games for quite a few days. Let's continue our journey. If you like Sudoku games as I am, and please consider subscribe. So for this extreme level game, it's being solved by around 35% of users. Let's try our strategy. So our strategy is simple. Try to add minimum number of nodes and try to solve the cells without adding nodes. So we can minimize the time we're spending adding nodes. We find this is very effective in solving complex Sudoku games. And recently I find like for this nodes, I try to adding for each column a row, only if there are two candidates. In this way, if one cell is solved, we know the remaining cell must be the number. So let's go through the numbers. We always go through 1 to 9. Let's try 9 to 1 today. By the way, we have a new subscriber. Whoever you are, welcome to our channel, welcome to the family, and thank you very much. Number 8, as we can see in this block, this two cell, one of them must be 8. And in this block, this 4 cells could be 8. And in this block, one of these two cells should be 8. 9, 7. In this block, with this two column already have 7, this cell must be 7. As a result, this one must be 8. And for this block, one of these two cells must contain a 7. Let's see, anything else? 7. All these 3 cells and one of these 4 cells should contain a 7. For 6, in this block, one of these 2 cells should contain a 6. And one of these 4 cells should contain the 6, or these 5 cells in this 2 column. One of these 3 cells, not much more we could add. For 5, in this block, one of these 2 cells should contain a 5. And in this block, one of these 2 cells should contain a 5. In this block, in this column, one of these 2 cells should be 5. So because one of these 2 cells should be 5, means this column, there's no 5 anymore. With this column, 5 has 5 as well, so this cell must be 5. As a result, in this block, this cell must be 5. So in this block, one of these 2 cells must be 5. Okay, in this block, one of these 4 cells must be 5. And in this block, one of these 2 cells must be 5. They're in the same 2 columns, meaning all the 5 in this column and this column should be in like this 6th position. So this cell in this block should not be 5, and this one must be 5. Number 6, we have gone through 6. Number 4, in this block, one of these 2 cells should be 4, and the 4 should be in one of these 3 cells, and the 4 should be in, for this block, should be in one of these 2 cells, meaning there's no 4 in this column anymore. So one of these 2 cells should be 4. For 3, in this block, one of these 2 cells should be 3. So we have 3, 8 pairs. One of the 3 cell, and one of these 4 cells. Okay, not much we could add for 2. On these 4 cells, and one of these 2 cells should be 2. As a result, there's no 2 in this column anymore, so one of these 2 cells in this block should be 2, because this column and this column, we already have 2's. Okay, because 2's can, for this 3 rows, let's look at the 3 rows. So for 2's, we have this 2 position in this 2 rows, and the 2's must be in this 3 positions, 3 cells. Also must contain a 2, because for this block we must have 2's, meaning this 2 rows we already have 2's. So for this row, because for this block we already have 2's here, so for this row the only available position for 2 must be here. So this cell must be 2. As a result, this cell must be 4. So with this being 4, in this block, one of these 2 cells must be 4. So with this, in this block, with this 2 cells being 4 and one of these 2 cells being 4, meaning there's no 4's in the remaining of this 2 column. So in this block, the only available position for 4 are these 2 cells. Again, if we look at the top 3 rows, for this row and this row, each of them have 2 positions. They could be 4, and as a result, there are no 4 in the remaining of those 2 rows. So one of those 2 positions should be 4 for this block. With this column has 4 already, this cell must be 4. Okay. Some progress for 3, 2. Okay, so for this block with this 2 column and this row has 2 already, this cell must be 2. So this cell must be 4 because it's the only available slot for 4 in this block. As a result, this cell must be 5. So for this block, one of these 2 cells must be 5. Okay. Let's see, anything else we could add based on current notes? Okay, for this block, what we're missing 2, 3, and 9. Let's add notes. So it could be 239, 239, and 239. And for this column as well, we're missing 239. And here we have for a 5, for 8, it should be in one of these 3 positions. With this column has 8 as well, so 8 should be in one of these 2 positions in this block. For this block, let's say what we're missing. We're missing 1, 3, 6, 7. With 7 here, so one of these 2 cells must be 7. And in this block, with this column and this row has 7 already, this cell must be 7. So in this block, this cell must be 7. As a result, in this block, One of these two cells should be 7. And in this block, one of these two cells should be 7. So for this block, what we're missing 1, 7, and 6. So for 6, it could be in one of these two cells. For 1, it could be in all the 3 cells. And for 3, it can also be in one of the 3 cells. And for 3s, for these 2 rows, the 3s must be in like these 2 parts. The reason is if this one is 3, means this one is 3, or if this one is 3, means one of these 2 should be 3. So for this row, okay, anyway, this row only missing 2 numbers, so we have 3, 4 pairs for this row. Okay, for this block, we're missing 1, 6, and 9. We have 1 in this row, so this cell must be 1. So we're missing 6, 9, and 6, 9 here. So with 1 here, meaning this cell must be 3, and this must be 6, and this is 1. So in this column, this cell must be 9, and this is 6. So for this row, we're missing 2 and 8. With 2 in this block already, this cell must be 8, and this is 2, and this cell must be 8 as well. And then in this block, because this originally we have this 2 number could be 4, with this row has 4 already, so this cell must be 4. For this row, we're missing 3, 6, 9. Let's make a note. We have 6 already, so here it could be 3, 9, and 3, 6, 9, and 3, 6, 9. And for this block, this is only available cell for 1. So this cell must be 1. So in this block, we're missing 1, 3, 9. Let's make a note. Here it could be 1, 3, 9, 1, 3, 9. Okay, for this row, we have 2 9 to 9 pairs, meaning this cell must be 7. So as a result, for this row, this is only available spot for 7. And for this block, this is only available spot for 7. Now we solved all the 7s. Okay, for this block, this is only available spot for 2. Okay, so for this block, let's see, we could have 2 here, and this 2 position could also contain 2. So we don't have a solve for 2 yet. Again, for this block, we have 2 9 pairs, so this cell must be 3. And for this row, we're only missing 8 and 9. With 8 here, this cell must be 9. This cell is 8. With this 2 column has 8. This cell must be 8 for this block. And with this 2 row and this 2 column has 8. For this block, this cell must be 8. As a result, this cell must be 3. And for this column, we're only missing 9. For this block, with this row and this column has 9, this cell must be 9. And for this block, with this 2 column has 9, this cell must be 9. As a result, for this block, with this 2 row has 9 already, this one must be 9. And for this block, this one is 9. As a result, this is 2. And for this block, with this 2 column and this 2 row has 9, this cell must be 9. Now we have solved all the 9s. And for this column, we are only missing 2. Oh, we're getting closer. So for this column, we're missing 3, 4, 6. So here it could be 4 and 6. And for this column, we're missing 1, 3, 5. So here with 1, 3, this cell must be 5. Here it could be 1 and 3 with 3 here. This cell must be 1, and this is 3, 1. And for this block, for this row, we're only missing 6. And for this block, we're missing 1 and 5. With 1 here, this cell must be 5, and this is 1. So for this block, we're missing 3 and 6. With 3 here, this one 6, this is 3. And for this row, we're missing 6. So with 2 full pair, with 2 here, so this cell must be 4, this is 2, so 3, 4, 3, 6. Voila! We have solved today's extreme level challenge. Hope you're enjoying the process. And just please leave a comment if you feel like how I can improve my approach in solving the Sudoku games, or if you have other content you want to see, for example, entry-level instruction of the basic techniques of Sudoku games, please leave some comment, and I'll try to make those comments for you. Enough said, hope you enjoyed today's video, and see you guys really, really soon.